Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a first impressions review demo on the Sand and Sky. This is the Flash Perfecting Exfoliating Treatment. This is what it looks like here. I got it in my Bella box for the month of August and I really wanted to test it out. I have also done a review on the Sand and Sky, like the pink clay mask, just a plain mask. I'll leave that linked up in the cards if you want to check out the review. Now that one, that like stung the absolute crap out of my skin. I mean, it was bearable, but like, man, if you have like a struggle with those like pore refining masks like stinging your skin, that one was like next level stinging. So I'm hoping this one won't sting as much. I did notice really awesome results when I did use the mask, even after the first time. My pores felt like smaller, my skin looked a lot brighter. I did get a sample which is just like this size here, and it only really lasts for like kind of 2 applications. And maybe if I had purchased the full size, I would have been able to see even more impressive results after using it for a longer period of time. But the pain was just like, oh, I don't know if I want to spend $70 like be in pain using a mask, you know what I mean? So hopefully this one is a little bit better and doesn't sting as much, because if I can get the same benefits as using the mask without the pain, like that would be fantastic. Let's just chuck it on the face and we'll find out. So just pulled up the Sand and Sky website on my phone, because like this little thing doesn't have any information about how to use it and like the claims or anything like that. So let's just jump right onto their site. So this is the, as I said, the Flash Perfecting Exfoliating Treatment. It's a triple action exfoliating flash mask. Absorbs oils and refines those pores, resurface and mattify your skin. It's 5-minute in-shower treatment to boost your glow. It's cruelty-free and 0 nasties. So the full size is actually 100 mils and it retails for $59.95 Australian dollars, which I mean is still an expensive face mask, but in comparison to like Glam Glow, it's still cheaper. I also really like that the full size of this one is actually just a larger version of a squeezy bottle. The mask, like the pore refining mask, comes in like one of those jars that you kind of scoop out from. I'm not really a fan of those. Like I much prefer things that come in these easy squeezy tubes rather than the jars. I also feel like the jars sometimes dry out a lot quicker than things do in the squeezy tube. So anyway, that's just a personal preference, but I much prefer the packaging for this one. So now that we have our hair back, glamorous, I know, right? Let's just have a look and a talk about my skin. I'm looking for anything that's really going to remove blackheads from my skin. That's like my #1 concern. I do as well suffer from breakouts, but nothing like cystic or anything like that. It's normally just things around that time of the month which kind of happen around this part of my face. So I'm going to zoom you in and turn down the exposure on my camera so you can actually see what my skin looks like. Zoom you in. I'm going to turn down the exposure on my camera. So this is what we're looking like. Gosh, I can't believe I'm getting this up close and personal on the camera, but anyway. So this is my skin here. As you can see, I have a lot of clogged pores in through either sides of my nose, a lot of blackheads on my nose as well, as you can see. Now I do as well have a few breakouts happening at the moment on my chin and on the side of my face here. And then this is like my forehead area, so especially like right in between here, you can see I've got a lot of kind of blackheads in this area. For me, blackheads are my main concern. I do suffer from a little bit of like uneven skin tone, bit of pigmentation up on my sides of my face here and across my nose, but I mean all of that's not really a big deal for me. It's mainly my blackheads and my enlarged pores that bother me. So now I've had a quick look at my skin, let's just jump right into the application. I'm going to open this up. Now I've already kind of washed and dried my face, but I have no other kind of skincare on my face. Okay, so I'm just going to apply this to my face. I'm just using a Morphe. This is the G39 brush. So I've got about that much on the brush right now, so I'm just going to apply it to my skin. So far, it has a smell, but it's not like crazy, like overpowering or anything like this, and this isn't stinging my skin so far, so that's amazing. I'm just going to apply a little bit more, about that much. It has these little kind of like gritty bits in it. I'm not exactly sure what those are, but as I'm like applying it, I can kind of feel them like rubbing on my face. I guess that's the kind of exfoliatiness. I'm just going to pop a little bit more just on my forehead too. So this is what we're looking like. It's not stinging my skin at all. It's maybe feeling like maybe just like the tiniest little bit like tingling, but nowhere near as the original mask. It has like a berry, like medicinal berry kind of smell, which I mean, I'm not like hating, but it's not like the best smelling thing I've ever applied on my skin before. This is a lot more kind of like pink. As the original mask dries, it turns like white, but this is kind of like staying that kind of pinky tone to my skin, which kind of makes me look like a really horrible sunburn. It does also have these gritty particles in the mask as well. It does help that exfoliating action. I did apply it with the brush, but this is kind of designed to be applied in the shower as well, so I can imagine if you're using your fingertips, you'll definitely get a little bit more of that exfoliating action. So I'm going to leave this on for 5 minutes as directed. I'll wash it off and then I'll come back and we'll have an up close look at the skin. But yeah, this is what we're looking like, and I'll be back in 5 minutes. Okay guys, so I am back. It has completely dried. It is a little bit kind of like crumbly and flaky when I touch it, so it's time to wash this one off. I left it on for a little bit longer than 5 minutes. I just got stuck in like the spiral of the Instagram scroll, if you know what I mean. So it's probably been on for about 15 minutes or so. So I'm going to wash it off now and I'll be right back and we'll have a close up zoom of what the skin is looking like. So guys, we're back and this is what we are looking like. Now I noticed, like, as I was rinsing it off, I was like, damn, my skin feels so soft and smooth, like ridiculously soft and smooth. So I love that. I'm going to zoom you guys in now, turn the exposure down so we can have a look at the pores and see if we can notice any differences. So let's just do that now. So these are my pores here. My chin. And my forehead. So after the first time of using the mask, I mean, I'm not expecting miracles. It's not a treatment that you use once and like all of your skin issues are solved. That's not what this is about. But I do notice that my skin is feeling really soft. I'm not like super tight feeling. It's one thing that I had an issue with the original kind of mask, is that after I'd washed my face, skin just felt so tight, like to the point that I wanted to kind of smother my face in moisturizer because it was that uncomfortable. I don't feel the need to do that. I mean, it feels like clean and like that little bit of tightness, but nothing that I'm like literally like, give me the moisturizer. My skin is definitely looking nice and bright. I'm matte, which is what I love. You guys know I have an oily skin type. I don't need anything that's going to be enhancing glow or shine because my skin produces enough oil to make that shine happen on its own. I don't need any help in that department. So first impressions, I'm loving how my skin is feeling at the moment. I definitely want to test it out a little bit more. I'll keep you updated down in the comment section to let you know how I'm getting on with it, but so far I do like what I'm seeing. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, guys, don't forget to leave me a big like, thumbs up, subscribe down below if you haven't already. I hope you have a fantastic rest of the week. I'll see you all in my next video. Mwah! Bye guys.